Good afternoon, Fox fam. How's it going today? Welcome on into the stream. Got some art going this afternoon here. Usual kind of art stream. Probably will be a shorter one than normal. Hey, thanks for the pets, Reb. Patta patta patta. Probably will be a shorter one than normal today because I'll be streaming again tonight. Doing a big collab if you haven't saw or haven't seen. What is the proper grammar for that? Haven't seen, yeah? I think it's haven't seen. Somebody can correct me on that if they know any better than me. But yeah, big collab tonight. Coming together with Marcus, Tommy Fox, and Steph. May know them as Tropic Arcade. We're gonna be playing some Peak later tonight. That will be another thing going on. So this will probably be like I wanted to do some art. I wanted to get some art out of the way today. So I'll do a little bit of art. This will probably be a short stream, but I'll go over what's going on here and just kind of just have some fun, you know. Just kind of have some fun. But what's going on, everybody? How was the Fox fam today? Ash, rude. I'm not cute. Rude. My day's been okay. Went for a walk this morning. Saw a snake on the trail. I think this is like the second or third time in a row as I dropped my pen that I've seen a. Whoa, okay. VTuber is just kind of like, hey, chill, camera. I think it's like the second or third time in a row that I've seen a snake on my walks. The first one I saw of the season was like at the big park nearby. I was just kind of like chilling by the lake. I wasn't anywhere near the lake or the snake or anything. It was a copperhead, man. That's like I think that's the most venomous snake in North Carolina. So like, I wasn't getting anywhere near it. But like usually, I'm trying to go on a morning walk, trying to keep my exercise up. Hey, thanks, Rab. Thanks for the big 70. Wow, that's a lot. Trying to keep my just trying to keep my exercise going. I think that's the best way for me to get healthy and try and push things forward for myself. I gotta get out of this. I gotta get out of this funk, you know. Yeah, it's hot out too. I went out for my walk this morning. It was like 90 degrees. It's crazy, man. And I see it's hotter there. So it's like, thanks, Phelan. Thanks. So yeah, it's quite a bit going on there. Thanks for the pets, Kitschy. Patta patta patta. Ow. Okay. Definitely starting to feel like summer, chat. Who's planning to go to the beach? I mean, I'm already at the beach. You can see behind me. There's the ocean. Pixie, how's the water today? Have you checked?
Chase, if the water's as silly as your jokes, like, why don't skeletons fight each other? They don't have the guts? I'll turn you into a plushie faster than you can say Mega May. The water's fine, by the way. No need for your antics.
Yeah, water is fine. Would have sufficed. Thanks, Pixie. Okay. Ty, how are you doing? Thank you for the shades. Does it need to be a pool toy? Well, I mean, I always draw myself as one for the start of summer. Don't I normally do that every June? I feel like I do that every June. When did I draw the last one? Let me see. That one came out pretty good. Not my favorite, but one of my best. June 3rd, 2025. That was when I drew the last one. So probably be the first one that I draw, like the first Tuesday of June. Probably see the next rendition of Pool Toy Chase. Popped in for a sec before heading to work. Well, I hope you have a good day at work. Hopefully they don't make you do too much. Hopefully it's a smooth day for a Tuesday. See what I did there, chat? Hey Candy, how's it going? Welcome on in. Well, you don't like my jokes? Are you in the Vixie camp? Like, she doesn't like my jokes. She really doesn't like my jokes. Oh my gosh. I don't know what I'm gonna do with her. Like, she's all the time just bashing me and just telling me, like, Chase, you don't have good puns. Chase, your antics are the worst. Your antics are just the worst. Chase, why don't you stop being an idiot and talk to your Fox fam? Blah 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 blah. Just like she's just mean to me. She's mean to me, chat. Alright. I'm gonna get myself going here, chat. We'll get to doing some art. Like I said, I don't think this is gonna be a long stream. Because I do have the collab going on tonight. But we'll go about and do the things here. And we'll take care of business. We'll get ourselves going for tonight. But hi everybody. Welcome on into the stream. My name is Chase. I'm the Foxy Sensation that's changing the nation. And I'm gonna do a doodle of one of the characters from my comic today. A little bit of talk about a little bit of the world building that I'm doing, and I got some other fun topics that I want to talk about too. So maybe, well, fun topics, maybe not so fun. We'll get into it. We will get into things here. Let's do this. Let's get the music going, and we can get some doodles going here. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that your allergies aren't doing well, Flamethrower. Rest up, man, and take something. Like take an antihistamine. I don't know how everybody's different. I don't know how antihistamines work for you. All right. So again, I'm drawing one of the characters from my comic today. I don't know how many of you have been following my comic, exclamation point comic. If you want to read it, I'm just about done with chapter 3. There's about 120 pages there. So if you're starting from the beginning, then definitely not the worst time to join. Definitely not the worst time to start reading. Got the next chapter. Well, trying to get the next chapter going. Trying to get the next chapter rolling here. And like I just talked to, I got a couple of mods who are, looking over my scripts and kind of like giving me notes and things. So that is the thing. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing today, Ash. And so I'm kind of drawing one of those characters right now. One of the dragon characters, obviously, because you can see like by the horns. And I'm doing the kind of like the pose. Doing the pose here. I'm trying to do kind of like an action-y pose here. That is the plan anyway. I'd try to get my characters about 4 heads tall. It took me way too long to realize why it was called Tail Chasers. You made the realization? Probably tilt the shoulder blades a little bit. Because I want this hand kind of forward. like kind of facing the camera. And then this one kind of up and like in a spell casting motion. This one's going to be holding like a tome. Oops, I need to make my eraser bigger. But chat, like tell me, how many of you been reading the comic, and like, I don't know, what did you think about is kind of like a big tone shift this chapter. What did you think about the tone shift? Like the first two chapters are just kind of like silly little adventures, kind of like get people invested in like who the characters are and everything, and just have some fun with it. And then like I kind of like I took things a more serious direction with this chapter. I don't know. What do you think about it? Hey, Stuff, how's it going? Thank you for the pets. Pacta, pacta, pacta. It'll probably be more like this. And like the spine of the book. Rude? No boop on a bite. You know how this goes. Ow, what? You don't know how this goes, chat. But it's kind of like I wanted to like start talking about the. It's been a while, and I really wanted to start getting into like the lore of everything. It's kind of like, you know, what the deal with Chase's magic is, and just kind of like how he kind of got his powers to begin with, and a lot of things like that. I wanted to start talking about the lore because it's something that's been on my mind for a long time, and like I wanted to start talking about it at some point, and I decided that the story was probably the best way to go about it. It was bound to happen, and I think it was good. I'm just glad Chase got out alive on only slightly traumatized. Only slightly. Only slightly. And thank you for the big stream streak there, Steph. People with some really long stream streaks. It makes me it makes me happy when people like when I'm can't miss for folks like that's crazy. I think that maybe this has to be shorter. Probably do kind of a similar thing here. I'll probably be something like that. I don't know. But oh, I should probably bring up my I don't have my reference to this character up. Like I'm trying to draw. I know like I'm just trying to get the pose here. Like I know what kind of pose I'm going with, and I know what this character looks like because I've drawn them for the last 3 pages at this point, I think. So just kind of I'm starting to get used to drawing them. I'm starting to get used to drawing them, and then they're not going to show up again for a while. I started drawing them, and they're probably not going to. After the chapter's over, I don't think they're showing up for a while. Again, it was this part that I'm on right now is just kind of like introducing the rest of the story. Never heard the song playing on the stream before? It's been playing. It's been on the stream for a while. It's definitely not now. Let's try and get a good circle here. How many of you have been keeping up with the comic? Either on like my my galleries or on my website. Okay, I gotta get like make sure I draw the eyes right here too. Like getting the almond shaped eyes squished is something that I need to work with a little bit more. Get the eyes going here. I am. Hi. Hi, Steph. Get this eye maybe stretched out a little bit more. Hi there, real big dog. Welcome on into the stream. Just getting, it's starting to form a little bit. I haven't really done a whole lot yet. But so far, so good. What are you doing today? Oh, and thank you for the follow. Shock us up, Fox fan, for a new follower. Thank you so much. Shock is a follower emote. So I do hope you, I do hope my fellow Fox fan members are good with doing good with helping me greet the new followers. You know. I don't know. How are you doing today? How you doing today, big dog? I'm trying to think. Do I want to? Do I want to do? I think I want to do kind of like, she's serious a lot of the time. Vixie tokens! Exclamation point and buy will give you the list of things you can purchase with Vixie tokens. It's mostly for like transformations and things. I'm kind of like, you know, I haven't really done a lot to expand the catalog lately because I mean, there haven't really been a lot of new transformations or anything. But you know, there's plenty of things on there to grab with Vixie tokens. And it's just like another currency that gives me a little bit more flexibility. Like, hey, oops, I messed up and I need to refund somebody their channel points, but you know, I skipped the queue on it, so I can't refund their channel points. So instead I can give them Vixie tokens, and that worked pretty well for a lot of things. Yeah. And it's kind of like it is a little cheaper if you buy Vixie tokens for things. Also, I do that on purpose to try and like drive people toward getting Vixie tokens over, you know, so that people have like they have Vixie tokens to use. Because the Vixie tokens are a lot more flexible than channel points. Kind of nice. Kind of nice to be able to grant folks some tokens. And like I said, it works well for paying people back when, or doing refunds when I have to do that as well. Really should have got out of bed, someone get a crane. I don't think there's a burb around here, stuff. I don't know. I don't know where to find a burb right now. Especially not a crane. Like, cranes are. I mean, are there even any, like, can I find any? Are there any crane furs? I don't even know if there are any crane furs. I think this hair is a little bit more over. Which means I think I need to move this eye over. I don't think I moved the eye over enough. Ow. What? What did I say? What did I do, Fox fam? I don't know what I did wrong. Wrong crane. What do you mean wrong crane? What other kind of crane are we talking about? Oh, that kind of crane. Oh, well, I don't know where to find that. Hey, do not the chase. Do not the chase, man. Not really getting this. Like, she's got like this big mohawk kind of thing. I gave her like a little bit wild hair because she's a bit of a villain. Because she's a villain, obviously. But also like not too crazy as to be like she's one of the more composed villains. This book might need to be moved over more too because it's gonna block her face. I don't want it to block her face. Oh boy. Here we go. Otter time. More cold and clinical, basically. I don't think she's cold. She's. By the way, how you doing, Davey? She's not exactly cold. She's more like composed. She's a professional. I need to do my circles here. Before I do the neck, I need to doodle my circles. She's very composed. Like her whole deal is that she's kind of been with the Order of the Six for a long time.
Rab said, now Chase looks like he's ready to go swimming Chase Blep.
Yeah, it's too bad I'm inside.
Rab, Chase's otter form and underwater style do suit a swim-ready look. By the way, hope Stewart's vet visit goes well, stuff. Chase might be ready for a splash, but he better not splash me too much with his cheeky jokes.
Oh, don't worry about it, Vixie. You'll get him anyway. You'll get him anyway. May lower this arm. Doesn't need to be all the way up like that. She's the kind to say I'm surrounded by idiots. Yeah, probably. She's smart. She's like a dark mage. She's a sorceress. And like a lot of that is just kind of like she's been with the order, like I said, she's been with the Order of the Six for a long time. The Order of the Six is that's like the main bad guys in the story right now. And so like she's worked her way through the ranks and become one of the six. She's currently the Three of Darkness. Which like every member, all six of the Order of the Six, the six main like shadow dragons, they all have like their rank and like their element, their elemental power as like their name. That's kind of like the naming scheme that I go with for those characters. And so like two, the first one that we met at the beginning of chapter 3, he's the Two of Destruction because his rank is 2, and his realm is the power of destruction. So like all of his magic, you know, revolves around some form of like destruction. So it's something along those lines. Now I'm tempted to know what Vixie would think. Oh boy. When you said she's a dark mage, I thought you were talking about Vixie for a second. That's kind of funny. Not gonna lie.
Ash Nakano said, "For aquatic forms, how fun would it be to see Chase transformed into a submarine?"
Oh boy.
Ash Nakano, that would be delightfully inventive. Imagine Chase navigating the depths as a sleek submarine, all while sneaking in puns like, "I'm submarinely fabulous." But Chase better not try turning me into a periscope, or he's bonked.
Wouldn't be... probably gonna be bonked anyway, Vixie. Let's be real about it. Let's be real about that. I'm probably getting bonked anyway. He's threatened it a lot, so... Ow. Point taken. Does Vixie have other forms? Nah, she doesn't have other forms. Ow. What? This arm's gonna come out. Kind of like straight out like this. Fish. Tasty, tasty fish. I mean, I am an otter after all. Coven heads, similar vibes to the Coven heads from the Owl House. I don't know who they are. I never watched the Owl House. Let me see. I feel like I've seen them before. I definitely feel like I've seen them before. In some fashion, I've seen them referenced, but like I said, I never watched the show. I don't know what they kind of do. They have like, oh, it's like there's 9 covens. So like the 9 covens are they like different kinds of like magic, different realms of magic that they work with. Is that kind of the deal stuff? That's pretty cool. I gotta figure out the book again because this is gonna be a pain in the butt. The hand is too wide. Yay! This is fine. I can adjust things as needed. And the rank is based on their power as well. So like the two is probably the newest member. He's like kind of like on the younger side. And there's like a whole backstory with him that maybe I'll get into at some point. But like he was given the six needed a new two of destruction, so they kind of gave him that opportunity. But that doesn't mean like he's in any way better than 3. But it does mean that, you know, his power is stronger. Like, the power that he was given is stronger. And so that's, like, what I'm talking about in, like, terms of rank and such. I make this too short? I made it too short. And so there's 6 elements at the, obviously, like, the order of the 6 has, like, all sorts of, there's a lot of meaning behind, like, the number and, like, their powers and all sorts of things going on. But, I mean, that's neither here nor there right now. Like, it's not something that I can get into without, like, going into spoiler territory. But it is, there's a lot of meaning behind it. And if you are a Patreon member, !Patreon, if you'd like to join the Patreon, free to join, $1 if you'd like to help me out. Then you know that there's like, you know, they're playing the card game in the comic, at the end of the comic here. And there's a meaning behind that too. Like I try to leave no stone unturned. Hi there, Egric. How you doing? Welcome on into the stream. I try to leave no stone unturned, and I try to leave like little bits of meaning and hints of things all over the place, like some foreshadowing. Like the next page is going to have some foreshadowing for the future. But like nobody's likely nobody is going to know what's going on until like it actually happens. When I get to that point in the story, you'll be able to look back and be like, oh yeah, that's what that meant. That's why that, you know, card was played, or that's why that was there. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Egric. I like the idea of dark or shadow dragons not being inherently evil, but having abilities that revolve around stealth and subterfuge. Well, let me answer that in a second. Whiffo! Thank you so much for the 2 tier 1 gift subs.
Orange Onion
Much appreciated.
has gifted 2 tier 1 subscriptions to the Fox fam. Thank you so much, Orange Onion. Your generosity truly brightens our stream and keeps the Fox fam thriving. You deserve the biggest hibiscus hug for your kindness. Everyone, please show some love and welcome those new subscribers warmly. Your support means the world to us. Yes, it definitely does. Thank you so much, Waffle. And can we get make sure like Candy did here, if you get a gift sub, please make sure you thank your gifter. Can we get some let's get some Fox Friends in the chat. Get some Fox Friends in the chat for Wiffle. How you doing today, dude? What's on your mind today? We're talking about some world building here. I'm doing some things with my comic. I know you're following my comic. At least I think you're following my comic. I know I posted on DA, and I see you commenting on pages every once in a while.
So I hope you're enjoying the comic too, Wiffle. I do hope you like my musings and my storytelling here. Here's a fox trim, or at least a quiet attempt at one. Oh, okay. Okay. I wonder if I got the neck right. Like, the neck doesn't look right. Let me take a look at this again. Maybe it should be more like that. It needs to be, like, a little thicker. And maybe the hair needs to be down a little lower. Ba, ba, ba. And I was, okay. I was trying to say something about that. The idea of Darker Shadow Dragons not being inherently evil. So that's why I named them Shadow Dragons. Is like, I didn't want to use a name for them that suggested they were evil. And that's like, there's some importance behind that. Just like for the dragons who use light magic. I'm gonna be using a name for them that doesn't suggest that they are like inherently good. And that's like kind of like a big theme that I play around with. That's a big thing that I play around with in like my world building, is that like darkness isn't inherently bad and light isn't inherently good. It's how they're used that makes everything, you know, that makes everything that makes them good or evil. No, like, and I do a lot of things like that with like light and darkness, as far as like building spells and things. Hey Wave, how's it going? That's a nice drawing you're making there. Well, thank you. I'm glad you like it. Drawing one of the characters from my comic because I'm gonna do the character bio page. So I need to make sure that I have that going. Because I usually have 2 pieces of art for every character bio page. The one I already have done, patrons in the past have seen it already. I don't know if that's even available right now to current patrons. But you all will see it soon. It'll probably make an appearance soon in Jason's scrapbook. So yeah. Destroying Chase's house and flagrantly terrorizing the neighborhood? Yeah, definitely not evil. We need a sarcasm emote. Well, the Order of the Six are definitely evil. The Order of the Six are definitely evil, but again, like, you shouldn't take the actions of a few of Shadow Dragons and apply that to all of them. A lot of Shadow Dragons are just kind of like trying to live their lives. They're just like you and I. It's just these 6 and their subordinates who are the real problems here. Maybe I make this like a kind of like a gritting face. Something like that, maybe. Bye. Oh, you headed out, Flamethrower? Take it easy, dude. Yeah, you have a good one too, dude. Probably do something like this. And then this one can kind of go. Kind of go like this. I didn't really tilt the hips very well. I didn't tip. Okay, I see what I see. I kind of see where I went wrong here. Is that a quote from something stuff? Where's that a quote from? We do have a hype train going, by the way, chat. If you wanna contribute to that, help me out a little bit. Always helpful. Just like Wiffle did again. Wiffle, thank you for the 5 more tier 1 gift subs. Thank you so much,
Orange
dude.
Onion has gifted 5 tier 1 subscriptions to the Fox fam. Oh, Orange Onion, you absolute gem. 5 gifted subs. You're practically the ocean of generosity in our stream. The Fox fam is blooming thanks to you. I'm sending you the biggest virtual hibiscus hug. You're simply wonderful. May your kindness ripple through every wave of Mega May.
Dude, thank you so much. That means so much to me. You have no idea. Chat, make sure you thank your gifter. Give Whipple a big thank you. I think I need to do this, I think I need to do this bit differently. Oh, I know where I'm at. Okay. I realized where I messed this up. Because, like, the whole leg is not like that at this point. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, I need to make this, like, more outward. This is Gnosis? I think this is Gnosis. Oh no, this is Ancient Land. I couldn't even hear it. Like, it was so quiet. Oh, I had no idea stuff. I never played Pajama Sam. Like, when I was playing games on the computer, I was playing, like, I don't know. What was my first? My first game was one of the SimCity games on the computer. My parents got a lot of hand-me-downs on things, so, like, I had, like, old consoles, old computers, that kind of deal. Because my family didn't have a lot of money. So, like, I started off on my computer playing, like, SimCity. think that's... I need to move the knee up. The knee is just kind of low, and it shouldn't be that low. For what they are, they're really good games until they were bought out by Atari. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Like, it never helps, like, when, you know, your beloved franchise gets, you know, bought out, and then you have to deal with, like, a new creative team or whatever. Like, that grinds my gears sometimes. I feel like the legs are, like, really spindly for some reason. I don't understand what I did wrong. Hmm. I feel like I should do the legs differently. I feel like the pose that I did doesn't work for the leg. What I really need is, like, let's see, get another... Can I do something like this? I'm trying to think. Should the backlight... Let me see if I can get something here. Let me see if I can find, like, a reference for the kind of pose that I'm looking for here. Because, like, I don't feel like what I did before has a... Like, this setup doesn't really have a good sense of balance. This looks right in, like, two-dimensional space, but it doesn't feel right in three-dimensional space. Like, yeah, the foot on this side needs to be up. Needs to be forward. Let me do it this way. So this will be forward. And then this will be back. I could even, like, do the... I could even, like, move this in such a way that, like, it's, like, more... It's more forward facing. Something like that. The front foot needs to match, like, since the hand is out in front, the hand holding the tome is going to be out in front. The foot the foot needs to be the foot on the same side needs to be forward as well. That's what I'm trying to get at, because what she's going to do, what she's preparing to do here is she's going to launch off of her back foot here and use that as momentum to throw, like, a magic spell forward. It's those kind of things sometimes you got to think about when you're doing poses like this, chat. You're kind of doing, like, an action pose in this kind of sense. It's worth thinking about where, you know, where the how the action is happening. Okay. Fine. Chat, uh, I feel like I can't like talk about anything serious with you all. I think this foot's too big. Yes, it did. Hey, thanks for the pets, Ash. Patta, patta, patta. It's okay, stuff. It's okay. Yes, I'm still just kind of feeling bad lately. Hey, thank you for the chimkin. Hey, thanks for the pets, Rab. Don't worry about it, Ash. Hi, Bacon. How's it going? Need some water. Very important to stay hydrated, chat. What did I do with my reference? I lost my reference. All right. Ow. No. No, I guess not. I like the tail spike, I think, is like the right size here. Like, I think they all have 4 spines. What's going on? What's going on, Aaron? How you doing today? Let's see. Oh my gosh, I still have to draw. I totally forgot about the wings. I need to draw the wings. Oh, and then she's got a belt too. She has not even like a sash, just a belt. I think that's good. Hi, Vigilante. How are you? Everything okay? I don't know. Woke up and feel massive pain. I'm sorry. What kind of pain, dude? What are you like? You okay? Oh yeah, this goes down like down kind of like around here, like around her, almost to like her ankles. So I could probably, I think that's fine. You survived BWS. That was a while ago, dude. I feels like wasn't that like 3, 4 weeks ago? Let's see what else. We got like the shoulder thingies too. And make sure I draw the shoulder thingies. I don't know what like the name for these are, but like I see like it's supposed to be kind of like a cloth armor kind of version of like a balders. I don't know what the term is for like the I don't know what the term is for like the shoulder guards on like armor. Pauldrons? Yeah, that's another. I think that's another name for him, or like the name I'm looking for. I'm not exactly sure. Hey, thanks, Bacon. The right side of your body feels like it is on fire. Dude, are you okay? Are you going to be okay? That doesn't sound healthy. You're not like having a panic attack or anything, are you? That sounds very bad. Whatever's going on with you sounds very bad. The belt buckle here is a little bit more rounded. And then oh, she's got like there's like all sorts of little things that I added to her. Like she's got like this little chain in between the second and third spines on her tail. Like a little charm or something. I kind of wanted to add some tail jewelry here. Might just be jewelry. I don't know. But like I think it would be cool. Like you would think a character that has like a big thick tail like that would like have like a pouch or like jewelry or something on their tail, just kind of like some kind of adornment, you know? That's kind of the feeling that I get. Or like a piercing, like I can imagine like if you have like a thick tail like that, and with like or like even one with like short fur, you could do like a piercing or something. I feel like that's a thing that could exist for a for an Anthro character. Don't you think so, chat? Do you think that the kind of thing would work? I feel like I gave somebody else. Like I know, like I gave Verona a little pouch like attached to her that she wrapped around like she wrapped around her tail to kind of keep a keepsake. I don't think I ever got to talk about like what that was. Like I don't think I ever like that was something that didn't really come up a whole lot. Is the head too big? I feel like the head might be too big too. No, no, the head's not too big. Maybe the horns are. I don't think I did the horns right because her horns are like thicker. I think that's okay. I have anything else? Like I've got the tome in her hand. The tome is sitting there in her hand. I think this is good. I think I got everything. I got everything on her character. So I think I can move forward here. All right. Let's ink this. Thanks. Hi there, Sam. Oh gosh, dang it, didn't save. Why are you doing this to me, CSP? Hi there, Sam. Hi there, Leo. How's it going? Just waking up late. You do that a lot, don't you? That's not like that's not out of the normal for you, if I remember correctly. I wish I could have slept in. I had a doctor's appointment this morning, so I couldn't really. I love playing a wizard sorcerer. Cosplaying as Jerry pretty much proved that to me. Oh, well, that's cool. They're pretty fun to play. I like to think that I enjoy building like mage characters and RPGs myself. What's that? Oh, okay. I see. I see what that line is. Some mornings, this one included, I absolutely hate my alarm as opposed to having mild disdain for it. Yeah, that's a feeling. That's a feeling stuff. That's a big feeling. Needs to be a little bit more rounded. And this, I think, needs to be a little bit more up. Teeth gritted. There we go. She doesn't have braid. She doesn't have braid defined jaw. I think I've been drawing her like that in the comic as well. Oh yeah, the tome is in the front here. I should probably have that go first. Try to, that might be another, like, important thing to remember when you're drawing, chat, is that the things in the front should probably be drawn first. Okay. Get the fingies here. Let me tell you, I've had to redraw like so many lines, or like erase certain lines just because like I totally didn't realize. Oh, this line is from something underneath another element on the picture. I feel like I still do that quite a bit. And it's just important to remember to draw the things in print first.
Don Draken said hello there.
Hi, Don. How
Hello
you doing
there,
today?
Don Draken. Welcome to our lively Fox Fam stream. I see we've got some wizards and cosplayers among us. Fascinating. Do you have a favorite Final Fantasy character? Speaking of which, I could talk about Cloud Strife for hours if you like.
Of course, Fixie. Of course you could. Well, I mean, we're talking about fantasy characters. Okay. Whoops, I messed up the angle there. So, okay. That's cool, Don. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, Bacon. You're not wrong. She do be like that. Oh, right. There's like a again. See, like this is what I'm talking about. Like you draw the front elements first. I forgot that there was a front element here with the this little like I don't know. There's like a little tapestry that's hanging from there that has like the runic symbols. Let's see here. And then this is an element in the back here, so I can see. On this, I feel like is a little weird because it's supposed to it'll be angled down a little bit since it's at the top. Something like that, I think. And then there's the tapestry coming down from here as well. And then the magic robes. Okay. Oops. All right. Make sure I get that. Make sure I get the little belt there. Get the robes taken care of. I don't know much about Final Fantasy. Don't consider myself as partner in this game series. Yeah, that's totally fair. I don't know a lot of people who do play Final Fantasy. I feel like it's just something you don't see as much anymore. Not like in the heyday when when the major Final Fantasies came out. Like the ones like what? Like oh my gosh. Starting with 6 and going all the way up to like 10 and 11. Like that's kind of like the heyday of Final Fantasy. Those are that was when it was that was when it peaked. So if you weren't on the bandwagon with those games, then like you're probably not still on the bandwagon. Thanks for the bit stuff. I'm gonna move these down a little bit. This one I think is okay. Like the tail spines there. You've been in the theater where performance was done by deaf people because I was a caregiver for people healing up in the mental health center. Oh, well, that's nice of you. Is that like your job done? Like you help people in the mental health center? Yeah, I'm aware stuff. I know you're talking to Rab, but I'm aware. I'm well aware of what's going on. Y'all are really trying to force these 6-7 jokes, and I'm not really feeling it right now. Thank you for the pets, Rab. Patta, patta, patta. Huge depressive episode in the past. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Wasn't really paying attention. Was playing Forza. Oh, okay. Are you enjoying that, by the way? I understand you all like that joke, but like there's been so many instances this stream where people have just been trying to force it. Like, I've said the number 6 or 7 a lot this stream, but people have just kind of tried to force that into being 6, 7. And like it hasn't really worked for me. And maybe it's because I'm not feeling it today, and I again keep forgetting her wings. But yeah, it's just y'all are going overboard. You don't understand those jokes. There really isn't a meaning to the joke. Like, I think that's the whole point. Is that it just it doesn't really have any meaning. It's kind of like 69, but like just whenever it comes up, it's just funny because people are like looking for it now. But like if you try to if you just kind of try to force the number in, then it's just cringe. Don't catch those jokes from high school or medium school. Yeah, it's all over the internet anymore. Like you can't turn on a Twitch stream without somebody like doing it. And I find it funny. Like I still like the jokes chat. But like if you're trying to push it, then that just kind of ruins it for me. If you're just trying to force it in. I think I had this problem with another person quite a while ago that just tried to throw the number 69 into everything. And it just got old because they tried to force the joke. How you doing, Zlink? How are you doing? Mods, can we get a shout out for Zlink? I want to make sure I give him a shout out. Again, he's the one running the gym challenge. I'll be doing the gym challenge again later this weekend. I think I have it set for Sunday this week. So if you still need the ice gym badge, then I'll be offering it up then. Thanks, stuff. What am I drawing? Also, what am I drawing today? Drawing one of the dragon characters from my comic. Drago would probably enjoy that, yeah? I did not draw that right. Okay. This needs to be, like, I've been trying to figure out how to do, like, dragon wings better. And, like, I find that you start with, like, the midway point here. And then you can just kind of work out from that way. And it kind of looks... And then it looks a lot better that way. It looks a lot more cohesive. Probably. Totally fair. Why am I not a dragon? Because nobody turned me into one. Hey Jake, how's it going? Desktop guy, I see you buying a lot of tokens there. Kind of split it. But this is kind of this is like a villainous dragon, so maybe like I don't know, like what I don't know what kind of I don't know exactly. I don't know exactly what I'm trying to say. This I just know that this dragon from my comic is one of the villains. Not all dragons in my comic are bad though. I turned into a dragon. I'm pretty good, right? I'm not evil at least. Jake, no boop on my bite. Rude. Okay. Now I think I have what I need. I forgot. I don't know how I forgot the wings. I'm so bad. Thank you for the pets. Pet. Not all dragons are evil. Absolutely. I was talking about that earlier on the stream too, where it's like, oh, what is it? Where this is a shadow dragon that I'm drawing. The species name is shadow dragon, but I use that name like instead of like dark dragon or evil dragon or something, where like it's kind of ambiguous, where it's not inherently evil. It's just kind of, you know, they're just like they're just kind of different. And it doesn't mean that they like, and not all shadow dragons are evil. Not all light magic dragons are good. And I think that's an important lesson to take away, is that it doesn't matter what you're using. It's a matter of how you use it that makes you good or evil. So like the dark magic has like a lot of the same properties as light magic. So using one or the other doesn't inherently make you evil or good. But if you wield it in a way that harms or helps, then that is the benchmark for whether or not you are good or evil. You are good or evil. All in how you wield your power. Does that make any sense? Yeah, it's kind of like dark type Pokemon. They have that aura about them. I mean, unless you're talking about like the way that they have it in Japan, because in Japan it's called the evil type. And some of the names of the attacks in Japanese are a lot more brutal. Good old English censorship. Yep, exactly. I want to do this. Probably want to do this a little differently. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, I think that's fine. I was thinking about it because the tail looks like it's in front of the wing, and I think that's okay. It'd be like the tail is curled in like a certain way. I'm not shading this, so I don't have to like show that. So it's okay. Sometimes the censorship makes it 10 times worse. Like, the worst thing that I can think about in censorship is, like, the 4 Kids One Piece. Where, Sanji is supposed to be a cool character, he smokes. But because censorship, they had to have him, sucking on a lollipop. It's just, he's kind of got like that, he's got that aura about him where like he looks like where he's kind of supposed to be like one of those like characters from like, you know, before we started, you know, caring about everybody smoking and putting, you know, making like every cool character like an advertisement for cigarettes. Like, so that's what I think. That's the first thing that I think of when I think of censorship. In terms of Pokemon, that would be Night Slash for me. If you know the Japanese name of Night Slash, then like, and I think, have I talked about it? I feel like I've talked about this on the stream before. If you know the Japanese name of the move Night Slash, then that's then you know what that means, like the history of it and what it means, like that is definitely censorship. Sorry, getting all Kingdom Hearts in here. It's all good. Was it the path between light and dark, twilight to the dawn? There is darkness within us all. Is this all? We don't give it to different nefarious reasons, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Is that like a Kingdom Hearts thing? I remember one time the anime accidentally added blood in the English dub. That's funny. How you doing, Marcus? Welcome on in. Can we get a shout out for Marcus, by the way? I want to make sure I give him a shout out. He's gonna be on the collab tonight chat, so if you wanna come by tonight, come check that out. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Again, it's a Pete collab with Marcus and Tommy Fox and Tropic Arcade. I'm actually going to be busy today. Wait, are you not gonna join? Are you not gonna be able to be a part of the collab? Or are you saying you're gonna be busy tonight? Okay, that's what I was saying. Okay. You're messing around with me. Like you're saying, "Oh, I'm busy tonight. I'm gonna be in this collab with a dumb fuck." Joke isn't landing. No, I'm not in like none of the jokes have really landed with me today. Like I haven't been in like much of a joking mood, I guess. You're good. I'm just getting readjusted. Hey, you're totally fair, dude. Totally fair. You all are gonna notice something too. If you look at the character pages for these characters, the Order of the Six, you're gonna notice something particular. There's a couple of things to notice actually. One of them has to do with like the actual drawings that I'm doing. Like there's something very particular about this drawing. You may not notice it yet, but it will become more apparent after I start coloring it. But again, it's just kind of like I always like adding these little things. I always like adding little things like this. Like with the blackjack game. Like Ash is talking about. I missed a line here. Good job, me. I talked about that recently on I kind of like made that a thing on the Patreon. The latest Patreon entry kind of discusses like some of the meaning behind, you know, the little blackjack game that the Six are playing. You're good. I'm also getting readjusted. Living situation and has shifted dramatically. Yeah, I'm aware. Like, how you, hope everything is going okay on that front, dude. I know it's a crazy situation, and, like, I know you've got a lot going on there, too. So, like, I hope you're doing okay. I'll probably do this to make sure that I have this set up. Red stuff should hopefully be fine. Just the adjustment. I don't mean to be dramatic. You're fine, dude. You're fine. I understand. It was one of the numerous times Jesse slapped James. It cuts to an otherwise unassuming red blotch on its own. It's just an action graphic of a tooth fly across the screen. Suddenly, James' mouth is breathing. Huh? I don't understand. But it sounds weird. But it sounds weird. There's also, I mean, there's also the time that, like, Pokemon censored, like, the gun in the anime. Like, one of the characters is supposed to be carrying a gun, and, they just weren't. The claws are also black. This is definitely an evil character. This dragon is definitely evil. But again, not all dragons are evil. This one definitely is, though. If you're reading the comic, exclamation point comics. The exclamation point comic, not comics. Exclamation point comic. You can tell she's evil because that is not. That's not what I mean. You can tell she's evil because I say she's evil. Like, she's evil because of the comic. Not all shadow dragons are evil. Let's see here. Whoops. Not supposed to be purple like that. Let's see here. I totally missed the peak claws. And all of the why didn't this get colored in? Weird. Whatever. You're trying to reference a quote from Has Been Hotel. Oh, okay. I never watched Has Been Hotel. I did watch the oh my gosh. I watched the pilot for that new series. Game Overs? Has anybody watched Game Overs? Oh. Do I still have that as an error in there? I haven't managed to go back and fix that yet. Oops, that's supposed to be brown there. what am I doing next? Get the gray color here, I think. And then the yellow color. He's not evil, he's just misunderstood. Ah, he's evil. Making it into my vernacular, like, let's never do that again from the new Animal Farm movie. I never, like, I've heard a lot of craziness revolving that. I've heard a lot of discourse. And, like, I feel like none of it is good. The movie is a masterful deconstruction of the original text, cleverly subverting expectations and embedding satire of our modern society in a format easily disseminated by the upcoming generation. Oh, okay. Like, I know that they go over things like social media and such. They make a lot of, like, jabs at things like that. At least that's my understanding. Yeah, zoom in here so I can get the colors, the eyes. The different colors for the eyes here. Da 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 da. Let's see. That should be good for the eyes. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, you can tell she's evil because, like, she's got like she's kind of got like the corrupted eyes. Instead of having the white sclera, she's got the dark sclera. So she's got like this like corrupted factor to her. That's kind of like what signifies, and that's going to be important a lot later too. That will become important in the future. You know, if a character is like has that corrupted essence to them because their eyes are dark, and I feel like I'm using eyes a lot as like imagery. Like, I used eyes as like a way to tell the characters apart in chapter 2, and like now I'm introducing like the eyes with the dark sclera in chapter 3, and like you can maybe argue that I'm using that again in chapter 4. I don't know. But I don't know, it's kind of fun to think about. It's kind of cool. They do say, like, what, eyes are a portal into the soul? I think somebody said that before, yeah? Who said that before? I heard she slept her teammates on Sar. That's just evil. I need a staple pen for this so that I can do like kind of the symbol. do this symbol on her belt. Oh, and like that. Oh, yeah, and I need to get the underside of the tail. And that's on the. Gosh dang it. That's on the wrong layer for that. Easy fix though. Make sure I get the underside of the tail here. Okay. And then there's like little things. Yeah. Okay. I need to remove that. There we go. There's like little things on her jewelry here. Just need to get the colors for them. Yeah, the evil factor is coming from the music, definitely. Rusty Bucket Bay is downright evil world. Yes, it is. Oh my gosh. It is definitely evil. Dread that every playthrough. I don't think I played Banjo-Kazooie on the stream yet. Should maybe consider doing that at some point. I mean, it kind of fits my overall vibe. Okay. Was there anything else that I needed to do here other than like there's like one other thing that I'm thinking of that I need to take care of. And that's just kind of setting up like this dark magic that's that'll be around her right hand. Oh, I see. I need to get the runes on like the little tapestry. Hi, Pokey Toast. How's it going? Welcome on in. Is that on its own layer? I think that's its own layer, yeah. Can I move that? Maybe I can move that a little bit. Yeah. Kind of like that. So it's kind of like it's supposed to be obscuring her hand. See if I can maybe do. What did I? What did I do? Okay. See if I can maybe reduce that a little bit. Or instead, what if I do this? Probably go a little bit higher on that. Yeah, that's good. I think that's good. Right. I see. I said I needed to do like thing here. I haven't really given like any meaning behind these runes or anything either. And I don't know. I don't know what to do with these runes. They're just kind of here for now. It's kind of like the runes that I drew in chapter 2 of my comic. The ones that Snow was reading. Like, I haven't really figured out a meaning for them yet. Like, it's just kind of like it's an ancient language that like nobody really speaks or anything anymore. Are corrupted eyes like the Sith eyes? I don't know. I never really thought about it that way before. Okay. It looks cool. It doesn't have to mean anything. Yeah, I know. But I like finding that kind of meaning in things though. Like it's just like yeah, I like leaving little hints to things. Oh, I forgot to. Okay. There's a couple of things I forgot here. I like leaving little hints of things in my character designs, in the comic, and all sorts of places. I like leaving little hints to things. May as well get this now. Da, da, da. But this one in particular is not like a hint to anything. Like there's no real meaning behind these runes. Not yet anyway, unless I figure out what I want them to mean. Stuff like that is always fun to look at later when you understand it. Yeah, for real. It's always cool to go back and find like, oh, that's what that means. That's why I like leaving a lot of foreshadowing in my comic. Speaking of the comic, I don't have like all of the. Let me see if I can find. I need to bring up one of the comic pages because I don't. The original art I did doesn't have the. There we go. Doesn't have all the runes on it. There we go. But I know I have it on like one of the comic pages. So and just kind of like this. And then one more down here that's kind of like this. Except not so big. There we go. Was there anything else that I said I forgot? I feel like there was something else I said I forgot. But I just want to make sure. I think I got the thing that I forgot. Was there anything else? Need to make sure that I didn't forget anything else. Anything else? Anything else? I think I got everything. Trying to make sure. Because there's a lot of details on this character. I don't think there's anything else. I think I got it all. That looks good. Alright. Cool. Wait, did I actually save it? Hello? There we go. That was weird. Alright. And I just about got the next comic page done. It's just literally I just gotta finish coloring one panel. So I'll finish that before the collab tonight. Let me see. Yeah, let me export this. I think I got everything I need. And you'll probably see this on the website at some point. Fairly soon. Because I do wanna get this up. I wanna like start highlighting these characters because like I haven't done a whole lot with them yet. And it's kind of nice to like get some background information on them. I talked a little bit about like the background information for 3 here. So you'll find if you're interested, you'll find out more about her. Anything else? Okay. I think that's gonna do it for this stream, chat. I said this was gonna be a short stream. I wanted to make sure I had like plenty of time to rest and take care of things before tonight's collab. So I just wanted to do one doodle to take care of this. Always important, yeah. And thanks, stuff. I appreciate that. Thank you for the pets. Pet. Okay. All right. Let me do this too. If you haven't seen, there is two more art. Your art is great. Thank you. If you haven't seen, again tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, doing a collab. Let me move over. All right. Doing a collab with Tommy Fox and Tropic Arcade and Marcus. We're gonna be playing Peak. Thank you for the chimkin, by the way. Tasty Chimkin. All foxes love chimkin after all. We're gonna be playing Peak. Should be a lot of fun. Should be a lot of funny moments, and I'm sure we'll have a lot to talk about tonight too. Let me see. Anything else I need to say? Schedule for the rest of the week is on my Twitch channel and in the Discord. And it's pinned to my socials, so if you need my schedule for the week, you can always check that out. But right now it's looking like Thursday I'm either going to do art or continue the Mega Man Damage Shuffler. And then Sunday we'll have the gym challenge open. And I'll play some rank matches as well. I'm having a lot of fun with rank matches still. My team is the team I'm running right now in ranked. I'm running a Mega Pros last team in ranked. Along with like my ace in the hole, my surprise mon is Vaporeon. Not a lot of people running Vaporeon right now, so it's throwing a lot of people off. I'm getting a lot of rage quits from people who run Basket Legion. It's kind of funny. Stupid little fish dog. Like it gets everybody a rage quit. Alright. I think we're gonna raid into Phelan here. We are going to raid Phelan. Yeah. I don't get a chance, like, usually don't end this early, so I don't get a chance to raid Phelan. Usually he raids me. So we'll go ahead and do that. Throw the raid message here on the screen. Go ahead and grab that raid message if you'd like to give a big raid welcome to Phelan and his community. And we will head over, and I almost mistyped his name. Okay, there we go. And I hope you do come back for tonight's big collab. Again, sorry for like this being a short stream chat, but I like I said, I need to make sure I have time to rest and take care of myself before tonight. So roll those beautiful end credits for now. We'll be back tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. So that would be about 5 hours from now. So if you want to come back and check out what craziness is going on as we try to scale the mountains of Peak, then that'll be a great time. I'm pretty sure. But for now, I think I'm gonna go and get some water and finish drawing Tail Chasers, the next page of Tail Chasers. So take it easy. Have a good rest of your evening, and I will see you all. Have a good rest of your afternoon. I'll see you all this evening. Take care, everyone.